Alaska's liberation is imminent.
Skip it up and down.
Hello everybody, I'm here and I'm back, and today we're gonna play some Fallout 4. What is today on the menu? Diamond City. That's what is on the menu, and maybe we're gonna do the rest of the railroad questline, which there's plenty to do. Hey Soviet, I'm gonna launch the game. And let me think. Well, yesterday's stream got kind of freaking cancelled, and we lost all the progress in the Diamond City, but that's kind of irrelevant. I'm gonna explain why I have pretty much lost the entire stream yesterday. The main reason is that yesterday we have done the quest for Diamond City. There was also a quest, and second quest for Audrey that I discovered was actually true. The problem is, while I was doing that quest, one of the voice actors that was going basically acting his character, the character was basically a racist, and he was spewing racial slurs against Asian people in his lines of dialogue. And after a while, I basically have panicked. I got a panic attack, and basically after a while I have decided to quit doing that quest, and decided to scrap the quest, the stream altogether, because I went into panic mode. And I basically went for a safe path. As much as I admire the quest, first of all for having a balls, second of all for having a very good voice acting and very nice story to it, I simply cannot do this quest on stream. Offline, 100%, but not during the stream. That's pretty much impossible for me to do, as much as I would like to, because the quest is very good, despite some flaws. Hey Nugget, but that was the entire reason why I had to basically like wrap up yesterday's stream and basically turn back all over here again, so I could basically do whatever I want. Which quest is it? It's the Audrey quest. Yes. Basically, you take Audrey to Diamond City, and there's a guy that speaks in broken Chinese, in broken Mandarin, I think, and he unlocks the quest with drugs that involves drugs and drug selling. And as much as this quest is very good, I know I just cannot do it, which that also means that I cannot.
Hey, I'm at your yes.
That means that I don't have to have Audrey with me anymore.
You should head home if we must. The bard had it right. Parting is such sweet sorrow, but only if you like the person.
And I'm gonna send her to Covenant because Audrey is one of the best companions and characters in Tale to Wasteland, and I actually grew. Her character actually grew on me a little bit, and I like her a lot. So yeah. She's gonna be sent to Covenant, and she's gonna just chill over there. What else can I do? I can start doing the quest for the Diamond City, but first we're gonna talk to Bobby Nonos, and even before that...
You were the one taking pot shots at that super mutant. That was some great aim.
Nah, I just remembered what my mother taught me. Shoot for the chest, ignore the rest.
Shoot for the chest, ignore the rest? Well, I would say shoot for the head and he's gonna be dead, but I guess that's not what your mother taught you. Okay, Cleo.
Don't worry. I only test the weapons on customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
Let's see what you have.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
On someone who deserves it. Yeah, I need those attachments.
Running from something. Welcome home.
From the things that also have changed, maybe let's start with the grenade launcher. As we remember, I have noticed an issue with the grenade launcher that basically every single time the projectile have hit an enemy and not any surface, the projectile would simply bounce off, and that was basically it. I have managed to find what causes the projectile to behave that way. And basically with every single, when you edit the projectile edit in FL4 edit, you can actually change the way the projectile behaves. And there's like an arrow, beam, lobber, which means pretty much grenades, and missile. And all you do is basically change the projectile behavior from lobber to missile, and then grenades are gonna explode on contact with NPCs and not just only with the surfaces like the wall over here. So you managed to do that.
You know who kicked the
I
rules out of
also
Diamond
have
City?
nerfed the Tough Gal and Tough Guy perk, because Tough Guy and Tough Gal perk previously was giving me 50% higher chance in conversation options in the speed checks. I nerfed that to only 10%. Silver Shroud Bubblehead, the Bubblehead I'm gonna pick up right now, assuming I'm not gonna get noticed.
Give me a reason not to kill you.
There it is. It's a way above over here. The picture should be like down here, but I guess it's something wrong. Anyway, Silver Shroud Bubblehead, Intimidation, speed checks previously were increased by 50%. Now they're only increased by 10%.
Intel file obtained.
I also have tried to change the way you level up, pretty much. There's this perk called Educated. Because I had nerfed the leveling on the character, I only gain currently only 7 points, skill points per level with Educated perk. Educated perk used to only give 1 point. I have changed the points that I'm gaining 6 points per level and 4 points additional with Educated, but the skill points are not scaling up with intelligence. So, yesterday I have done the changes and we know they are not gonna work. They are not gonna work because the game scripts have already read the previous files in the previous perks and previous scripts. If I would like to change something in those scripts, I would have either remove the mod and install it again, which I'm not gonna do because that can ruin the entire playthrough, or I would have to restart the entire playthrough from scratch, which I'm also not gonna do. So for this playthrough, we're gonna have to deal with 7 skill points per level till the end of the playthrough. It is what it is. I cannot change it. Sad panda and all that shit. Is there anything else that I have changed? Oh yeah, because yesterday I found Birdie Companion and I have found the perfect armor for him, so I'd only prepare that. From this point on, we are basically gonna move towards Diamond City, and first let's talk to Bobby No-Nose, because Bobby No-Nose has a part of her quest is in Good Neighbor, the other part is in Diamond City. This is why I consider going to Diamond City right now and doing just all the side quests over there as we speak, because it's just right there. It's right over there. So when it comes to the goals today, we're gonna get Piper, we're gonna get Birdie, we're gonna get both of their perks. Oh, okay, not here. We're gonna do all the cycles for the Diamond City, and depending on if we're gonna have enough time or not, we are also going to do the quest for the railroad, the one that we are missing. So yeah, first of all, Bobby No-Nose.
Can't believe Hancock greased old Finn.
Finn had it. Hey, you. We get on the mayor's bad side, you know what's gonna happen. Hey, you. Hey, you. Hey, you. Hey.
Oh, look at her. I managed to make her disappointed. She's now sad. She's so lonely. She's like, hey, you wanna talk? I'm so lonely. And then I just ran away, just make a prank on her. And now she's sad. I make her sad. But then get into Bobby No-Nos.
Hey, you. Looking for work?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, when can I start?
Well,
Oh, yeah, also, because it's her, I need to take the Great Mentats.
aren't you a little beaver?
Because we have
If
conversation
you don't
options
mind
with her.
A little manual labor, and don't ask too many questions, you're in. I'll give you 50 caps to start.
Well, don't ask many questions. Okay.
I'm gonna need more to go on here.
There's a project I'm working on.
Immediately asking questions.
One that could get me into lots of trouble if the wrong person finds out. So little discretion is called for. I got a delicate house of cards going here, you know.
You can do better than that.
Fine. Take 100 up front.
Money?
This is just a bad deal.
You're killing me here. 150 to start.
Money?
Still not good enough.
200. And that's as high as I go. Jeez, I gotta watch out for this one.
Normally, when you're playing a shady character like this, it would make a lot of sense for her to just quit on you. To simply, it would be actually one thing that would be kind of annoying, but also very fun for a video game, is that if you try to have a wrong conversation option with the character, like here I would try to get money from Bobby Nonos, it would be actually very interesting for her to be like, yeah, I'm not interested in your services anymore. She just closes the door, quest is over. You're not unlocking the quest, you're not doing the quest. But because it's Fallout 4, no matter what you're gonna do, you are gonna start the quests. So it is what it is.
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go inside. I'll give you the lowdown.
New mission available.
In a matter of fact, now that she gave me the 200 caps, I could just ignore her existence and just book it. I could just go and spend that money on whatever I want. Okay, so now I can just loot the entire place for myself, because game allows me to do that. I have not changed my weapons or anything like that. I've decided to keep the weapons until the end of the week, because starting next week, I'm pretty sure that I will be able to basically...
You must think I'm an idiot.
Nice.
Use any weapon that I want, because I'm gonna craft the gunsmith science engineering to 100. So that's good. Okie dokie. I think that's all that I could pick from this area, so I'm gonna just save the game. And Gildas.
So, here's the deal.
Yeah, we dropped some
You're doing
frames.
some digging.
We dropped some frames. Yeah, I dropped 3,000 frames. I don't know even when and why, but we did.
I'm your girl.
No one likes a brown noser. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will ya?
Yeah, I don't know why I dropped so many frames, but I did. I didn't even notice. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I hope that's not gonna happen today anymore. I truly do.
I think we can finally get through.
Want to see what's on the other side?
Oh, what? Whoa, you win.
I don't know, man.
It's starting to feel like a bit of charity.
You have a gun.
What just happened?
Okay, that's one miler down. They're both stuck over there. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
That's it.
We're gonna have to combine to this location in a bit. Because, well... There are gonna be even more Mirelurks. There's even gonna be more radiation. There's gonna be even feral ghouls that we can probably hear in the background. Okay, save the game. And let's go. What the hell have happened in my tunnel?
Bobby.
What is going on in my tunnel?
Rodents. okay, let's go for the sarcastic option. I don't usually use the sarcastic option here.
Looks like we are having crab for dinner tonight.
You'd eat Mirelurk? Ugh, no. Disgusting. Tough, but somehow slimy at the same time.
Welcome to the seafood.
Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw what being cheap got me.
Just tell me where to go and who to talk to.
I knew I liked you. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Yeah, sushi. I wish I had sushi. The only good sushi that I ever had was when I was at a New Year's Eve party, I think around 10 years ago. Or more than that. No, less than that. Maybe up to 7, 8 years ago. Imagine that. Yeah, I was at the party, but it was like a, pretty much a friend's situation. So yeah, and we actually had actual sushi straight from the restaurant. We ate it, we ordered it at the same day, and we received it at the same day from an actual Japanese restaurant in Poland, which was actually amazing. Hey Gaddison, which was actually amazing, and we got wasabi and things like that. We just, everybody paid their part because that's how we roll. And we simply ate it. And it was very freaking good. It was fresh. The rice was nice. It was absolutely amazing. And I do not regret it. But, and then... the moment I have saw fresh sushi, like fresh fish, fresh rice, fresh ingredients, the moment I have went to my local market, there was of course packed sushi, the market sushi, the sushi that you avoid at all costs unless you really want that juicy diarrhea. And when I saw the package, I could already say that the fish was dry, the rice was gray. There was not any additional condiments into it. It was just bad. And I know for a fact that I'm probably not gonna eat any good sushi for a while, if ever. Which is sad. But it is what it is. Alright, so according to the game right now, I'm supposed to go to Diamond City. We're also running solo now. Which means I can now just sneak around. When it comes to getting the perk for Piper, we're gonna get her perk in Diamond City. No, it's not about the bad sushi, it's about sushi not being fresh. That is a freaking war crime. Hey Mirth, also those are Gunner's Brigadiers. They love to get invisible. They just sneak up on you. Quick capacity, oh boy. Why would you need that drum magazine for the Colt M4A1? It's like... Yeah, that's a crime. And no, I don't need a BT. I'm gonna use it, but I'm not needed. I don't need it right now. Ooh, double step voice, muzzle hardened. Is that semi? Yeah, it's semi-automatic. Looking pretty good. I can scrap it. All right. Let's move on. Now we're going to the Diamond City. I'm gonna go to the Diamond City through the main gate. Yeah, sushi always should be fresh. There's just not even a discussion about that. They turned 1911 into a felony. That's very accurate. Unlocked in 1911. Oh shit, he's shitting on the gun. I mean, generally it should be fresh. Yeah, that's very true. When you buy a fish, it's always... I think it's always best that if you buy a fish, you buy it at pretty much at the delivery day, or... I either buy the fish at a delivery day, or I am basically buying the fish alive, and then I'm just killing it myself. Which every Christmas, yeah, that was the case. Because, well, in Poland, when it comes to like a traditional dining, we always get a carp. And if you didn't get a live carp, getting the fillet was very difficult. Right now, there's no fish shops like whatsoever in Poland. At least, maybe not in Poland. That's taking over the edge. But in my current city, there's like no straight up fish shops, which makes me very sad because I really want fish. Okay, so this police officer is still alive until something spawns. Yeah, if I would like to... I'm not living at the coast city. My city is pretty much located right underneath the mountains. So, getting to the coast city, I would have to spend 12 hours to get to the coast city. Which, for obvious reasons, I'm not gonna do that. Because that sounds absolutely insane. Hello there. Damn, this police officer is not joking, he's got a minigun. And Piper is already talking with McDonough because this game is weird. And you're having an M203 grenade launcher on you.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Lucky you near the Great Green Jewel.
I mean, at least this place is protected. Uh-oh.
What's that noise?
What was that noise? The turret have detected something upstairs. Bloodfly meat. Okay, bloodfly gland. Because of that bloodfly gland, I can now complete one of the side quests in Diamond City. Whoa! The hell was that? Oh, that's a third person. Yeah, the third person noises. That'll make a little bit of sense. They're trying to find something. I mean, I wish them good luck. I don't know what they are aiming at. I mean, we have the roof sniper over there, but he's not reacting to a damn thing. Let's just save the game and talk to Piper.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that critter
That a
scrapped for
statement, Mr.
parts.
McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomers? You support the news?
Yeah, I forgot. Reverb. A little bit too much reverb over here, so I'm gonna lower it by 50%.
Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Huh, free speech. That's interesting.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I
changed
didn't mean
my
to
period
bring
to a
you
ghoul.
into this argument, miss.
And that's Mayor McDonut, because he is a donut.
You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money, settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
A fine place to come?
What are you two arguing about anyway?
What do you think? Print lies and everybody's happy, but if you print the truth...
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for.
Unit level
A big
increased.
Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet? Look, I gotta go get settled in, but, stop by my office later. I have an idea for an article you'd be perfect for.
New mission available.
And level up. Okay, so when it comes to this level up, we have... okay, so this level up goes 1 point in sneak and 5 points in survival. And I'm gonna put my 96th point into gunsmith. And when it comes to perks... was not the bodybuilder... not the Vans... Law Enforcer. What Law Enforcer does is that I'm dealing 5% more damage to criminals, Triggerman Raiders Gunners, and I'm receiving 5% less damage from them. But it's only 5%, so it's not super overpowered. It's still helpful though. And let's also keep in mind that we have not talked to Danny Sullivan whatsoever in this entire playthrough.
You're Sullivan, right?
So, you're that traitor Piper was talking about. Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
Yep. You know, I'm that traitor, even though just a second ago I barely have entered the Diamond City gate.
I didn't mean to lie, officer. It all just happened so fast.
You're not the first one Piper pulled into a heap of trouble they weren't ready for. Thanks for being honest. If it were up to me, we would have just let the both of you in. But the mayor's calling the shots, and, well, you saw how mad he is. Anyway, welcome to Diamond City and all that. I gotta get back to work.
Welcome to Diamond City and all that. I hate my fucking life. Okay, let's go inside.
Drink some water.
I will. The mod that I'm using for Diamond City Guards, it's called Diamond City Expansion, but it's not on Nexus. It's on the Discord of the creator, private Discord of the creator, and I'm not sure if I can just send links to those Discords. As much as I wish, I simply don't know if that would be okay if I just send links to Discords if the people just want to keep people around, you know. All right, so first I'm gonna drink some water. Cheers. Nice. And now, the sip of tea. I don't have any honey, so I'm drinking Earl Grey with lemon. Cheers to that. Nice.
I gotta head into the office. Maybe start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong?
Oh, look, Nat is perfectly normal.
Nice.
Yep, that's definitely Piper's sister, Nat. Mm-hmm. totally nothing abnormal is happening over here. Everything is perfectly fine. Yeah, so when it comes to Diamond City, first person that we need to get in, take with us is Piper, because we can get her entire reputation in the city without even trying. Hey, Sodium. Yeah, I heard about that. And also Outcast and Remnants. When it comes to Outcast and Remnants and Fusion City, I cannot play those mods on stream because they have themes of nudity, and modded nudity is not allowed on Twitch. Heard about the depravity, but I don't know. I never tried it. Also, I don't know if it would work with my set of mods. As much as I know that those mods are absolutely awesome, and I do recommend those, I just cannot play them on Twitch, because I'm not risking losing my channel.
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
My favorite ballpark's become a shantytown. Today's been great.
Interesting you mentioning that, seeing as you're from a vault. Yeah. You're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and that fish out of water look? Dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print.
Fish out of water. Let's ignore that I'm level 162 and I pretty much explored 85% of the entire Commonwealth.
I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business.
To defeat the Huns.
So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
Oh my god. Really?
Mind speaking up?
Kurwa jebany internet! Fucking internet, dude. Oh my god, I already have lost like 8,000 frames because of the casual bullshit like this. It's so annoying. It's the second time when something like this happens today. If it's gonna happen for the third time, I'm canceling the fucking stream. Because I cannot simply work like this. It's oh my god. I mean, it's just conversation with Piper, but I don't know if this actually restarted my entire stream. If what happens, according to the OBS, I'm streaming for exactly 44 minutes, but according to Twitch, it might be something else. Fucking piece of shit of the internet. I'm so annoyed right now. Yesterday it was that stupid fucking quest, and today is fucking internet. Can I get a one fucking day of a break? Let's just continue on.
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The woman out of time. So, how would you describe your life back then?
I practiced law.
A lawyer, huh? And what was justice like back then?
I made sure everyone got a fair trial, but they didn't get rolled over by the system.
The guardian of the downtrodden, huh? So, tell me, the world back then, what was it like?
Blue skies, green grass, clean streets.
A bunch of assholes.
A nice home with a bunch of silly appliances.
And stupid neighbors that doesn't know how to be silent at 3 a.m.
Friendly neighbors. Not like now. Not at all.
So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
It sucks.
Honestly, seeing everyone surviving out here, rebuilding the world, it gives me hope.
That's surprisingly inspired, Blue. We're definitely quoting that. Now, the big question. Why come to Diamond City? You're looking for someone, aren't you? Who is it?
My baby, Sean, was kidnapped. He's not even a year old.
The parent after the missing child. As heartbreaking today as it ever was. Tell me.
Hey Bader, yeah, it would be a good day, only if my internet would decide to fucking work properly for once, that would be great.
Do you suspect the Institute's involved?
Because currently, throughout the 44 minutes, I already have lost 8,000 frames. And it's just so annoying. If it's gonna happen for the third time, I'm just gonna reset my router and I'm gonna call it a day, because I'm just so annoyed with this. It's like I cannot get a day of a break because there's something happening. It's just so...
You're standing...
Sure sounds like they might be.
Not even a baby is safe from them.
Also, it's mentioned the fact that we only have heard about the Institute. We don't know what the Institute is, or who they are, and what they are doing. We only know they are sending sins into the Commonwealth, and that's it.
People wonder why I can't just look the other way.
Yeah, I know you haven't noticed.
Interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
Well, my first reaction is... The second reaction is... the second thing that I can say to the Diamond City people is... In an always expanding universe and of always changing variables, one thing remain constant. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
No matter how much you want to give up, don't. You have to have hope that you'll see them again. Or at least that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where the story goes next.
Oh boy, Piper is available as a companion.
Successful.
Piper is available as a companion.
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
Unfortunately.
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
And now that we have Piper as a companion, I can loot her entire house.
Ah, what were you hiding? Drugs in here.
Yeah, it's you who are having those drugs. Those are your drugs, Piper. Your drugs. Also, she got a gun. Oh, actually, her Glock this time is working properly. Imagine that. Yeah, I'm just gonna loot out her entire place. I don't need that wine anymore. Then again, I might need it for some kind of a drug. Hey, Johnny. We got a bobby pin box, and we got the pin-up card right there.
That's in better shape than I expected.
But to get it, we're gonna have to use the console command. TCL. because the card have went underneath the table, and there's no other way to pick it up.
Your threats don't scare
Nice.
me.
That's a collectible, and I like collectibles, so here I am. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna give any weapons to Piper, no point. The only thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna exit the, to the Diamond City, and we're gonna start exploring the entire town and getting every single quest possible. Hopefully without any more internet fucking hiccups, because I'm getting seriously frustrated
Map has been updated.
with the internet quality.
Loud, artificial,
Whoa!
but it's home.
Somebody can throw the freaking coat hanger at me. I call it an assassination attempt. Hey, Ree.
Yes. Anyone
I appreciate the fact that you are enjoying the show. That's the entire point, for the people to come in, enjoy the show, and give me all your money. No, not really, but the money is secondary thing, but
Diamond City.
as long as people are here and they're enjoying themselves, I'm happy with that. I will not complain. Ooh,
This
card.
really isn't any of my business.
Another pinup card. That's another
Don't know if
collectible.
this praying thing works.
Okay, let's chalk to
Good
the
to see
pastor.
someone new
Yes,
in the
chalk.
chapel. Diamond City treating you all right?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. Old folks are taking well to you. I know it can be rough being from the outside. Now, if you ever need a quiet place to sit down and ponder the Almighty
Yes.
in
Let's
whatever form
chalk
strikes
to-
your fancy, we're
Let's chalk to the
always
guy.
open.
Hey, Weasel. Nice kitty.
Thanks, Pastor.
Feel free to make yourself at home.
Babe, make yourself at home. So that means I can take the desk fan, right? No? Damn it. But yeah, I kind of had to in a conversation with the pastor, because later there's a cute scene. A pretty cute scene. Alright, so now we got that. Let me think. Yeah, don't do it again. We're family.
Don't move, Sim. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother? I swear I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes. We're family. Kyle, no!
Kyle, yes.
Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City. Hear me? There's you folks in your damn paranoia. At least someone in this town did more than just stand and gawk. Nice shot. But I'm gonna have to ask you to step back. Got a mess to clean up.
I understand, officer. I just
Liberty
wanna know
Prime
what happened.
is
What, you didn't
online.
hear the shouting?
All systems
That
nominal. Weapons hot.
Rhino with the Prime Gaming for 4 months. Thank you very much for that sub. Appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes and also ad-free viewing. Imagine that. Subscribing to somebody and not having to suffer with ads. That sounds like a great deal.
His own brother, thinking he's a synth. It's that newspaper's fault. Got
Kyle,
people all
perhaps.
riled up, thinking their own family might be replaced by machines. Look, I'm sorry you got caught up in all this, but it's over, okay? Just go about your business like nothing happened. Better that way.
Yeah, just pretend that nothing happened. And now all the shopkeepers have also rounded around. And the thing is, I'm going to take the grape mentats again. More drugs. Yes. To make these guys come back to the work faster, the best thing I can do is just get into the Fallon's, the basement, and basically talk over there, get out, and then all the shopkeepers are gonna get back to their jobs, and it's all gonna be fun.
Miss?
Hello. Have you been here before?
No, first time.
Thought so.
Thought
Some
so,
ground rules.
yes.
This isn't a charity. Clothes are for sale if you have the money. Otherwise, the door's right there.
No mooching. Got it.
Good. Now that we understand each other, welcome to Fallon's. Happy to show you everything in stock.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
A paying customer. Finally.
A paying customer? Poggers. Okay, let me sell you this, because that's the only thing that I need from you, and the microfusion cells. If I had... Oh no, because this RE56 is gonna go for scrap. I have the microfusion cells as well. I have enough money right now. Does she have anything of interest? Only cloth and leather, but I already have enough of this. I love the barney look of the DC guards. Yeah, this is the Diamond City expansion, mostly focusing on guards, and only on guards, in a matter of fact. And also, to me, it makes a lot of sense that the guards in Diamond City should wear police uniforms and not just baseball stuff. Did something happen? I thought you did, Piper. Yeah, we have tried to do one quest, but it has pretty much a TOS breaking content, and I basically had to scrap the stream because I'm not risking my channel. She got another meeting, people. I'm definitely gonna need it. And yeah, that's it. That's all I'm gonna buy from her. I'm just not gonna, you know, risk it. They even got power armor. Yep, they got a special unique power armor that is only for them. I could get that power armor, but the thing is, it cannot be really upgraded, so there's no point of me collecting it. Alright, so when it... Piper just tossed Timmy around. Nice. The thing I'm gonna do... There is another collectible card inside of this place. And to get it, I need to try to sneak around and hopefully not get... No, but she's observing me right now as we speak, so that might not be possible. Yeah, she's constantly watching me. If I could distract her somehow or make her look not in my direction, that would be great. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm gonna try.
Yep.
Nice.
Nope, she noticed. She noticed. Yep, she noticed. We're gonna have to try again. Timmy, no! I know, right? In Bethesda games, no, I'm not gonna use a Stealth Boy. Stealth Boy is the overpowered way to stealth your game, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, the good old... I need to have a kettle. A gigantic pauldron to hide her.
Here for new clothes?
No, I'm here to make you not look at me. Or look at Piper. Yeah, that would be great. Look at Piper.
Hey,
What you got for me?
over here.
Uh-huh.
Just look at Piper. There we go.
There we go.
Nice.
Blue, that belongs to someone.
Yeah, it belongs to me.
You keep coming back. I might have to start giving you...
Hey,
What can I do?
Alright. I wish I could use a Stealth Boy, but to me Stealth Boy is a kind of an overpowered item. If I was going for like permadeath or no-hit run, yes, sure. I would have a bunch of Stealth Boys with me. Actually, only 5, but that would be good enough. But unfortunately, because I have a rule of not using overpowered things that much, therefore Stealth Boy is one of them, basically. But yeah, right now, basically yesterday I have discovered a piece of not very safe to stream content and I had to scrap the stream. And today I basically decided to redo all of it, but without that quest. Because I know for a fact I would not be able to basically post that video on YouTube or anywhere else. It would just not happen. Also, in this place we can recruit a bunch of new settlers.
Yes?
First, Betty.
You interested in coming to work for me? I have a good spot. You could set up shop.
Of course.
And Betty is gonna go to Sanctuary Hills because she got only vanilla voice lines.
Thanks. I'll see you there in a day or two.
Yeah, don't bet on it. That's just a resident. Bobby Nonos is over there. I need to find a new Coca-Cola for Sheffield, and the nearest new Coca-Cola is gonna be where? What's the name of the guy? The little kid that can sell me water. Yeah.
Swatter, who needs a swatter?
Which quest mod? Tales of the Commonwealth. The second quest for Audrey that I was trying to do. The first quest for Audrey is pretty clean, but the second quest for Audrey is not safe. Hence why I'm doing only one quest and then I'm just dismissing her.
Hand-tooled pieces. You need a genuine, authentic, custom-made hickory swatter.
Hickory swatter. Got any work?
Got any work?
Well, if you want to help the sport, I got a lead on a stash of pre-war collector's items. Coach, quitting his for punks Weston, had an estate not too far from here. Legend says when he retired, the league presented him with a baseball, catcher's mitt, and playing card signed by all the other coaches. See where I'm going with this? I'll pay 100 caps each for those relics. What do you say?
Not enough. Give me more money.
100 caps seems light. I need more.
I like your moxie. We'll make it 125 caps apiece. How's that sound?
Please, you own a whole store. You can do better.
Look at that fire in your eyes. All right, 150 caps for each piece. And you better be worth it. Deal?
It's fire. It's either fire or him overusing drugs because my eyes are green, not red.
You're holding out on me, Mo. Come on, show me you're serious.
Oh, if only Ice Julie could see that steely gaze of yours. She might have finally met a match. You win 200 caps each. But that's my final offer. You taking or leaving?
Also, this guy, the voice actor, is the same guy that was voice acting Sheogarth in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion in the Shivering Isles DLC. And also he's the same guy that was voicing the guards in the Imperial City, also in Oblivion. This guy goes around. It's such a shame that they only gave him the role of Mo in Fallout 4. It really is.
A card, a mitt, and a ball. Got it.
I thank you. And baseball thanks you.
New mission available.
Okay, so that's out in the field. Sheffield's gonna have to wait a little bit, because I'm gonna give him the new Coca-Cola. Let's talk to Arturo, because he got the second magazine.
Right?
Yeah, I'm the new girl.
Well, it's good to have you here. Name's Arturo Rodriguez. If you need protection, let's talk.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
I actually don't need to stock up on ammo. I'm actually pretty good with that. Guns and bullets, stickers. Okay, so the two magazines that you can buy. First magazine is at Cleo and already bought it. It's basically both of the magazines are give you unique parts to the M16 rifle, and this one unlocks stickers. The first magazine unlocks the parts that you can basically craft anytime you want. You also can buy power armor frame from him, but I already have collected all the power armor parts that I ever need, and I also don't need any more ammunition, so we all good. What I need to do is recruit this guy, Terrence. That's a nerd's name.
Excuse me.
Nice to meet you, friend. My name's Terrence. I'm an astronomer. Well, that's my passion anyway. It's hard to earn a living wandering around with my head turned to the sky. So, right now, I'm looking for a settlement to work on.
Oh, guess what? Guess what? You're lucky.
Would you be interested in coming to work for me?
Really? Well, if you need someone with two good hands and a head for science, maybe I can help.
Science! Yeah, I'm gonna send you to Covenant because you're a custom-voiced settler.
Hey, I'll be right back.
He'll be right back? Okay, don't come back.
Excuse me, you got a moment? Tell me, are you worried about the possible infiltration of Diamond City's ruling elite by synths?
Yeah, Piper, I am. But I ain't buying your lousy newspaper.
Oh, well, thanks.
I guess.
Yep, everybody likes her. Akira, I can also recruit him.
I'm looking for settlement work, if you got any.
I sure do.
Would you be interested in coming to work for me?
I appreciate it.
And I'm gonna send him to Covenant as well. Now to talk, it's time to talk to her. That's totally not a tinfoil tricon hat. Yep.
Cleaning out another.
Excuse me.
You? I don't know you. Just keep your distance.
Keep calm. I'm standing still.
That's exactly what a synth would say. But I don't know. Are you really, human?
No, I'm Jangles, the moon monkey.
That's just what a synth would do. Ducking the question. We don't serve your kind here.
5 seconds later.
Hey, Myrna.
I said we don't serve your kind here, you synth. Trying to tell me you're human now?
Human as the day I was born.
Well, you do look human enough. But I'll be watching you. I have eyes like a... Well, they're good eyes. Got it? All right. We can do business, but no funny stuff.
Very good eyes.
Not interested.
Fine. Leave.
Bye, Felicia. Okay, so the next character that can give me any kind of...
How are you?
Well, I'm doing good. You're also looking good yourself. Another person that can give me some kind of employment is this guy, Solomon.
Hi.
Prescriptions filled right here.
Baba Booey.
Anything you need.
Looking for a job, if you got one.
Yeah, I got something. Looking for a mutated fern if you find any. I hear some grows out near Forest Grove Marsh. Natural radiation sucker. Be great for cooking rat X or rat away.
Alright, give me some money now.
Sweeten the deal with some money, and I might be interested.
All right. About 125 caps.
More money.
Come on. Make it worth my while, Solomon.
You are one righteous talker. 150 caps.
More money.
I'll walk out right now if you don't make me a real offer.
200. That's all I can pay. I swear.
Alright, let's get a mutated fern from him.
Mutated fern. Sounds good.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, now I'm gonna talk to Takahashi before I'm gonna visit the outskirts of a town.
Hey, are you alright?
Sorry, I can't talk right now.
Yeah, she is connected to some kind of a quest, but I don't know which quest she's connected to.
So there's that vault, it's number 81.
Oh, right, Takahashi.
Baba Booey.
Do yourself a favor and just say yes. It's all he understands.
What are you saying?
Baba Booey.
Tell me a joke.
Baba Booey.
What are you saying?
Baba Booey.
What are you saying?
Baba Booey.
Tell me a joke.
Baba Booey.
No.
Hey, Mother. Yep, they look surprisingly organized, just as they supposed to be, but they are not, because the main game thinks, yeah, let's just slap them with the football stuff, baseball stuff, and that's it. Alright, right now I'm gonna go for the outskirts of a town so I can see what other quests I can get in Diamond City. Yeah, potato. Just fire the gun, Patterson. Hello, fellow citizens. I'm Mayor McDonut. Yes, I ate a donut and I like it so much I observed its name. I'm 100% a human. You can trust me. I definitely didn't kill a bunch of ghouls just to have a nice, comfortable chair. Yes, I'm a trustful governor.
Working hard?
Or hardly working.
Don't touch the paint.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good. The wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
Happy to help out.
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
No, give me more money.
Only if you throw in some more money.
Fine. Pay you 125 caps.
I think you can do better than that.
Driving a hard bargain, huh? 150 caps.
Last chance. Make this worth my while, or I walk.
I'll be by the short hairs here.
Hey, crazy.
200 caps. That's all I have.
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much obliged.
Well, Piper admires me. That means we're gonna have a conversation with her now.
Hey.
Just always on good behavior, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm such a well-behaved person. 100%.
I try to be.
Seems like you're doing better than trying. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
The quest for the paint... the quest for the paint is not really boring. It's short and to the point. And actually the conversation options that you can get throughout the quest are actually pretty funny. Also, hello, Hockey. Hope you're doing well.
Sounds like it must be exhausting.
No kidding. But people, they deserve to know the truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. The night doesn't go by, I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
You know also what can protect you? Guns. Hell yeah, go on 1911 M16, that's all you'll need to protect your family.
Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly.
America.
Most folks, though,
Kekona.
they'd prefer a comforting lie. Not me. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
You saved those people.
No. Those people saved themselves. Because they knew the truth. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know?
Yeah, talking is the only thing that we are doing with you. Like, seriously, talking is the only thing that we are actually doing with Piper. You know, you could make her, hey Dash Jab, you could make her better by giving her a quest that connects her sister to all of this, but of course the game creators have decided to spend 90% of the budget on her animations at the front of the Diamond City gate that in my game don't even play anymore. Feels good. Money well spent. Fats Dixon. What an amazing name. Wait, I need to disable one radio over here.
Right, old timer. I told you 1,000
Yeah,
times
that's the radio I need to
No
disable.
one wants to listen to that crap. Turn it off.
Okay, we need to get we need to hustle a kid right now.
Shang, what have I told you about keeping the lake clean?
And also we're gonna
Don't
get
make me
a
shut down this
stupendous radiated right now.
It's a health hazard, Shang.
Yeah, I think I'm good. He managed the water. Okay, let me take the 5 ramen milks so I can get rid of the radiation and so my health can slowly restore. I think I have picked up everything from the water at this point, so let's just hustle this kid for money.
Hi there.
Hey there, purified water. You won't find this out in the Commonwealth.
Anything I can do to help out?
Ah, the industrious type. Want to help me clean out the water supply? You won't believe the junk people throw in there. Overloads the filters.
Yeah, like typewriters.
Depends. What's this worth to you?
Job's 100 caps. I like you. 125.
I wouldn't mind having a third arm. Like, you could use one arm for the mouse, the other one for keyboard, and the third arm you could scratch your balls with it, and you're good, you're set. You don't have to complain about that notorious itch while you fight a difficult boss in Elden Ring.
Come on. My time's worth more than that.
150 then.
We're both business people, Shang. Don't insult me.
All right, 200. High as I'll go.
Actually, I already cleaned up the entire thing.
Actually, I already did that.
Ah, I thought the purifier was running smoother. Here's your pay. Pleasure doing business with you.
Yep, indeed. Alright, now, thank you for your money, get hustled, and, you know, you're already bald, so let me just give you a little itsy wee bit of a shower. No, don't go anywhere. You don't... What? Kid, you are being a pain in the ass right now. I'm pushing you intentionally towards the water. Oh my god. Shank, stop being an annoying prick and just go in the water. Go take a shower. There we go. Have a drink. Asshole. Alright, so I'm going to steal that one Coca-Cola. Because I need to give it to Sheffield.
It's odd to me in my business. You help them clean out the water supply. What can I get you?
Go on, just give me some water.
Let's see what you've got.
Bottle just today.
Bottle just today, and I'm gonna buy all of it. Okay, since you didn't get the message for the first time, maybe the second time is gonna do the job. It just I wish I had something heavier to push him because it seems like the food is not good enough to push him away anymore. Ah, whatever. Enjoy your snacks, asshole. Yeah, every single time I talk to him, I push him in the water. But this time he decided to go David Copperfield and he just, you know, oh, magazine. Weird Tales Volume 2.
You're acting all kinds of crazy.
Nice. Sin Hunter, 3% damage to sins.
Obtained.
Anyway, now I'm gonna go for the science school, science corner, science center, so we can immediately complete one of the quests. Then buffering, well, I think the buffering this time is on your side, not mine.
Professor, I have a new theory about how the Institute makes
You
the
sure
synths.
managed to find your fair share
Oh, boy.
of trouble, don't you?
About this, remember?
Well, Piper wants to talk to me now. Okay, let's go. Hey, Ice Clone.
I suppose so.
Hey, I'm not one to judge. Honestly, it's just nice to not be doing it alone for a change. In my line of work, things tend to get pretty hairy. I've been shot at, poisoned, nearly executed. Heck, until recently they called the lockup in Diamond City the Piper Suite. Anything for a story, I suppose.
Hi there. Are you here for today's free biology lesson?
Wow, that was rude. I was actually talking to Piper. And she's like, hey, hi there. I'm interrupting a conversation option with your companion. Wowee. Wow, what a bit. Oh, okay, sure, sounds fun. So much fun.
Sure. Sounds fun.
Yes. Love that enthusiasm. Now, we all talk about radiation like it's a single thing, but it's actually a term referring to dozens of different ionizing rays. You have X-rays, beta rays, gamma rays, but which one are we most worried about? The one most associated with the big old bombs 200 years ago.
Who gives a crap, Rays?
No, not quite what we're looking for. The answer is gamma rays. Now, gamma rays are bad. Really bad. If your body absorbs too much of that kind of radiation, you'll suffer from fatigue, anemia, even death. But some life forms have been living with gamma radiation exposure for 2 centuries now, and they've adapted. Neat, huh?
You are one huge nerd.
I, for one, take that as the highest compliment. Science teaches us the lessons we need to survive, now more than ever. Now it's time for the field trip portion of today's lesson. Are you ready?
Oh boy, adventure time. Go grab your friends.
Sign me up.
You're gonna go out and find a bloatfly gland. You see, the oversized bloatfly of today evolved from an earlier species of a smaller fly. Radioactive adaptation has resulted in a unique gland that enables it to balance and maintain speed despite its size. So what do you say? Ready to go out and dissect one?
Yeah, before I'm gonna hassle you and harass you for all your money, give me more money.
I do a job, I get paid.
Money? Oh.
Money. Money.
How about 125 caps?
More money.
We're talking hunting a giant mutated bug. There's risks.
That would explain why some students don't come back. How about 150 caps?
See that red option? That's Mr. Krabs' option.
I need more. For science.
Well, if it's for science, 200.
Get hustle.
Think I have one already.
That a girl. Who's my favorite junior scientist? You are. Here's a little something for you. Don't spend it all in one place.
Hard work. You sure manage to find your fair share of trouble, don't you?
That's Jab with the gifts up to Gaddison. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it.
I suppose so.
Hey, I'm not one to judge. Honestly, it's just nice to not be doing it alone for a change. In my line of work, things tend to get pretty hairy. I've been shot
Pretty hairy. It's funny because she's ghoul and ghouls are bald.
at, poisoned, nearly executed. Heck, until recently they called the lockup in Diamond City the Piper Suite.
Yeah, she also got irradiated, burned, and she lost her nose.
Anything for a story, I suppose.
That's everything of the gifts up in Gaddison. Hope you're gonna enjoy the emotes. And ad reviewing.
You've led an exciting life.
Sure have. But honestly, now that I'm out here with you, I feel like I'm just getting started. Getting in trouble, it's what folks like us do. I mean, you and I are out here putting ourselves at risk so people in the Commonwealth can have a chance at a better life. Not for praise or reward or glory, but because it's right. I just wanted to let you know I'm real happy to be along for the ride.
Simba, English only in my chat, please.
I'm glad you're here too, Piper.
Thanks, Blue. That means a lot coming from you. So, you want to get out of here?
Yeah, let's get out of here. Maybe she's gonna get a third oh, yep.
You're not an idiot.
Well, you're burned. Simba, less warning, please. English only in my chat. If you don't speak English, either stop talking whatever English you're talking, or I don't know, because you're currently breaking one of the rules of the chat in this channel as well. So Piper said, well, you're not an idiot. Well, at least I'm not a ghoul.
Thanks. You too.
No, I didn't mean like... I could just use some help. This isn't the sort of thing I'd normally bother anyone else with, but you just seem really good with people, and I've got this issue with my sister, Nat, becoming me.
Well, Nat cannot become you, considering the fact that you're a ghoul and she's already twice the size of you. And she got claws and armor made of scales. And she can basically decapitate everybody by just rotating her hand 90 degrees.
All right. What's the issue?
I'm just terrified she's gonna start taking up like her big sis. I mean, think about the life we lead. No offense intended, Blue, but personal safety doesn't...
And goodbye.
Exactly.
Sorry
seem
about
like
that.
Either of our strong suits. I can't have her ending up like her big sister, dodging bullets and running from all the people she pisses off. It's part of the reason I'm on the road so much. Part of the reason I'm here with you. I keep thinking, maybe if I make myself scarce, if I'm not around her enough, she'll cool off. She'll just go back to being sweet, innocent Nat, paper girl, an all-around upstanding citizen. What do I do, Blue?
Upstanding citizen. Well, she's definitely upstanding up above everybody in the freaking Diamond City.
You don't get to decide who Nat's gonna be, Piper. She does. All you decide is whether you want to be a part of her life or not.
You're right. She's her own person and always will be. Thanks, Blue. Who'd expect wandering off with a stranger to turn out this well? They really don't make them like you anymore. You're a hell of a friend, you know that?
The feeling's mutual, Piper.
Ain't that the truth? But hey, thanks again for listening. It's a real weight off my chest to be able to talk it out with someone. So, you wanna hit the road?
I wish you could have hit it with a car. Oh wait, there is no cars.
There's my junior scientist. You can your own biological fieldwork.
Oh, pinup card?
Yep.
I'm gonna take that.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing else to do over here. Let's go to the schoolhouse. And after that... Oh, there's also a bar. In the bar, I can recruit some people. So, let's do that directly after the schoolhouse. Schoolhouse. If I'm correct, schoolhouse is... on the left side of a city. Oh! Yeah, I can recruit Sheffield.
Thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
I could go for the sarcastic option.
Hey, Sheffield.
Need a drink. Nuka-Cola.
Drink some water.
We can't just help the guy out?
Nope.
Nuka-Cola. So thirsty.
No helping. Of course I'm joking. I'm gonna give him the Nuka-Cola.
Here you go.
Real sweet of you.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
Blue, you got a minute?
Well, she wants to talk with me again. I think that's gonna be a perk. A pretty useless perk considering I pretty much beat like solid... I would say 50% of the game by this point.
Sure thing.
Just what you said about Nat. I've been going over it again and again in my head, and what you said was right. I'm not gonna be the deciding factor in what becomes of Nat. She's gonna figure that out for herself. It's just... sometimes it feels like the only things I've got in life are Nat and the paper. Having someone I can count on, someone like you, it's meant a lot to me. Not a lot of people want to hang around with the nosy reporter.
I get the joke because she doesn't have any nose.
Yeah, but you're my kind of nosy.
You're the exception. I haven't exactly made a lot of friends in this career. I just wanted to right the things I thought were wrong. And when Nat and I first got to Diamond City, there was a lot of wrong. Crooked guards, lousy infrastructure. There was a hole in the exterior wall that was patched over with a bookcase. One bookcase. That's it.
I started the paper more as an act of
I hope
desperation
that bookcase was freaking bulletproof.
anything else. Turned out I wasn't the only one who wanted things to change. After the first couple of editions, people may not have agreed with what I said, but everyone was listening.
I actually didn't. In a matter of fact, let me first answer the Gaddison. 30-06 rounds in the science. Yes, because when you make ammo, there's a lot of science involved. Yes, 100%. Did I make Piper that way because of to make a joke? Actually, not. I made Piper that way because I genuinely believe that in the vanilla game, Piper is kind of pointless. Especially in the way I'm playing the game, Piper to me is absolutely pointless. Her perk is pointless, she doesn't have any quest, she only talks to you, and that's it. She's just there to steal 90% of animation budget to spend it in front of the Diamond City gate. That's basically what I think. And the Nosy actually just arrived out of nowhere, honestly. Which is actually pretty funny the first time I actually heard it.
Sounds like you really cleaned up Diamond City.
Well, a lot of things got done. They even put a second bookshelf over that hole. And patched it with bricks.
You can now just send a second nuke on that bookshelf and it's gonna stand.
I'd finally done something worth doing. But afterwards, things changed. People didn't want to talk the way they used to. It seemed that overnight I'd gone from being Piper, friend and confidant, to Piper, the nosy snoop. A lot of folks, they haven't treated me the same since. Started to feel like the only person I could count on was my little sis.
You can count on me, Piper.
I know.
To dismiss you immediately after this conversation.
Oh, I can. You're not afraid of me like everyone else. I was sure that the paper would be the best thing I ever did in my life, but...
You can't be terrified of something that is useless.
Now I don't know. I've needed someone like you in my life for a long time, Blue. I just never expected I'd actually get them. So thank you for being the friend I can count on.
You know, in before there's gonna be some kind of some kind of person being like, oh my god, this guy.
Come on, let's hit the road.
Oh my gosh, this guy's singing on Piper. How dare he take on Piper? This is my favorite character the whole time. I have the body pillow with her. Okay, Gift of the Gap. Gift of the Gap increases... Okay, so Gift of the Gap is a perk that increases the XP gained for discovering new locations. And the thing is, I have a mod that spreads postcards all over the Commonwealth. They're increasing the XP gain from discovering locations. Every single one of these cards is equivalent to how much Piper is giving you, how much XP you're gaining from Piper perk. Basically rendering her perk absolutely useless.
Hey, Piper.
What can I do?
You can get away from my face.
I think we ought to go our separate ways.
If that's what you want, I'll just head on home. Gonna be dull without you.
Nope. It actually is gonna turn far more interesting. Red Rocket. Okay, so let's go for the schoolhouse. I missed it last time. Schoolhouse. It should be somewhere over here. Yeah, there it is. Maya is such a popular, great looking bug. Oh yeah, because I think he turned her into a rat roach, didn't he?
Hi,
how are you? Nice gun.
We had a pop quiz yesterday.
And we've learned a lot since then, so we're going to reinforce that.
You don't look like you need a drink.
But I'm tired.
I'm detecting a nice degree of fatigue in all our
Excuse me, lady?
Perhaps the quiz can wait?
Oh, wow.
All right, you guys win. We'll do the quiz later.
Yes!
You know that radiation is my brain has two heads?
Times 15.
It's true.
She just tried this. Edna, this is the robot called Edna. She just tried to avoid doing the quiz, and now she's giving me the quiz. Okay, I want to talk first with Mr. Zwicky.
Hey there.
Another traveler. Sorry, you're in the wrong place.
Nice gun.
This is a school, not a store.
No, a blood bug. Yeah, it also could be a blood bug. I don't remember last time I was on Maya's stream, considering Maya is streaming pretty much at the time when I'm asleep, so it's very hard for me to actually catch him streaming.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
It's fine. We just get a lot of people from the market barreling through here by accident, and it's hard to keep the children's attention. This is a public building, though, so feel free to look around. Mr. Everett, I want to talk to you about your essay
Edna?
on the history of Diamond City.
I'm really sorry, it's just my cat was sick and then Everett stole my pencil. What is 12 times 15?
I wanted to say
Ah,
you did a good
yes,
job.
the mathematics.
Very
My
clear.
favorite.
Well researched.
Just my fucking favorite. Okay, 180?
Is it 180?
That's right.
Yay, education finally.
With a respect for your
What's-
education.
My education was finally
It is
useful for
important,
something.
Yes? This thing
Imagine
called
that.
love. I hear the children talk about. I think they need that to learn.
A child needs all the love you can give them.
Oh, please do not get upset. Why is it when I talk about these things there are always tears? I have one more question before you leave. It's not another quiz.
It's another quiz.
I don't get to talk to many adults. This love I hear about. Do you think you can have it for someone, even if the two of you are very, very different?
If you love someone, hold on to them. Tomorrow you might not have the chance.
Thank you. You have helped me make up my mind about something. Lovely day for learning, isn't it, Mr. Zawicki?
And we're gonna see these two a little bit later.
Glad you're
That's
here.
what my friend Shane told me. You are?
Yeah?
What I meant
Nope.
was...
Okay, let's exit.
The kids by
Okay, let me think. The only quest that I would have to take as the last one is in the upper stand. But we need to get back to the bar,
Don't
to the
bother,
local
pal.
bar.
I ain't seen nothing. I ain't heard nothing.
Okay, so that's security. I need to get back to the bar because inside of the bar,
You can grab a quick
there
bite of
is a bunch of new settlers that I can recruit for my own settlement. Which, considering the fact that after this I'm gonna have over 30 settlers, I think it would be a good idea to simply change the main base of operations for the next playthroughs, and I think I'm about doing the Sunshine Tidings. And that Johnny Friendly with his cheekbones being way too high than it's supposed to be.
Vadim, I need to talk.
Vadim.
Just a minute, Yetim. I am in middle of story. So then, I am crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile.
Cake.
When out
Cake time.
comes The most dangerous
No cake
of
time.
all sea monsters. A Meyerlurk.
A Meyerlurk.
Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
Vadim! I forgot you were there.
Damn.
What is
Alright,
it?
so who are you? You're just a resident. Even.
Oh, I gotta find some work. Any work. Grunt work, office work, just something with the word work in it.
What do you think about coming to work for me?
Really? Oh, you're a lifesaver. I'll be there by tomorrow morning. Just point the way. Oh, on second thought, a map and some directions might be better. Don't want to get lost.
Well, you're gonna go to Covenant, and I'm gonna give you a nice job of farming tarberries, I suppose. Okay, so that's even. Who are you? It's just a resident. I'm looking for another 2 guys that I can recruit over here, and I think
Hi
they're
there.
just
You can order.
walking around. Hey, I can recruit some food from her.
Miss?
If you're hungry, we sell food, but usually people just order drinks.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Here you are.
Here I am. So, I'm gonna get the brown milk from her, and it seems like nothing else. She doesn't have anything of really good interest to me. Oh, that's NPC number 2, Courtney.
So, I just quit my job.
Oh my god.
Don't get me wrong, it's kind of shitty.
Just
Still, I'd feel better
Like,
about the decision
I
if
need
I
a
didn't need the
job.
money to, eat.
Yeah, like eating? That would be great and stuff? Okay, work on the settlement.
Would you come work for me?
No fucking way. That'd be perfect. Where do you need me?
Where do I need you? I need you at the Covenant.
Oh, hello again.
Well, hello.
I can take your order whenever you're ready.
Well, she got a short-term memory problems.
Look, just leave me
That's
alone.
resident. That's the NPC number 3.
Hey, is it true? You're recruiting workers for a new settlement? I might be interested, provided you're actually a carpenter and not, you know, an Institute spy.
Why should be Institute spy?
What makes you say that?
Just being careful. New settlements can be Institute traps, slavers, or worse. I heard there was one recruiter who only picked up females. Turned out the guy was just trying to make a harem. You don't look like a Dave, though. More like a Davette. Point is, I'm looking for work if you got it.
Well, wowee, isn't that the reference to Fallout 3?
Sure. I've got a great place you could set up permanently. Interested?
Really? Well, I'll go get my things then. Oh, wait, I don't have any things. Not even a pet. It's kind of lonely if you think about it. Anyways, just tell me where to go and I'll be there.
Covenant. Yeah, such a nice idea, I know. Okay, we are not gonna talk to Vadim, because I don't care. He's gonna give me a quest to fix Travis. But I'm not gonna call it a quest to fix Travis, I'm gonna call it a quest to break Travis. That is my opinion.
Whatever you're gonna ask, I don't know anything about it.
Alright, so we have pretty much got everything that we wanted. Mostly. We just need to get the mission for Upper Stands, but we are going to do that mission as the very last thing because it's a pretty convoluted quest line.
Park the car.
And what I'm gonna do now is let me take yeah, first the mission that we're gonna do is painting the town.
The yard?
Because
I hammer you in the heart with a haymaker.
The super salon can give you the hairstyle of your dreams.
I have decided Diamond City is getting destroyed. First I'm gonna go for the painting. Yeah, Nat is perfectly fine. She's good. Nothing weird going around her or about her. It's all great. I see no issue here, officer. So yeah, first I'm gonna go for Hardware Town because it's the closest mission I can do, and it's also pretty short and to the point. So we're gonna do that, and I'm not gonna return the quest one by one. I'm simply gonna, after I'm gonna finish first quest, I'm gonna go for the second quest, and so on and so forth. I'm not gonna waste my time. Hardware Town. The town there's hardware. It's a hardware town apparently 70 feet away from here, like almost right in front of the city, actually. Yeah, it's right there. I guess I just need to go around. And there we go, Hardware Town.
The map has been updated.
Time to bring in the good old submachine gun because we're gonna try to deal with this place quietly. Quotation marks. And now that we have no companions, this is actually possible.
What's taking so long? I know I just saw someone out there.
This one looked like a good mark, so let's shut up and wait.
Yep. I totally don't know that the raiders are over there.
Should we go check the loading dock?
Don't be stupid. We got 2 guys back there. I thought I told you to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
What if...
Hey! Told you to stop talking. Say another word, and I will make sure that you don't annoy me ever again.
seriously though, what if...
Hey, what the hell? What? I warned you. Now shut up and make sure you're ready.
I totally don't know that there are raiders inside of this place. 100% safe and family-friendly, safe location. That totally cannot be abused. I totally cannot, like, you know, cheese the raiders, because you can. You actually attack them from behind. You just go downstairs and then you go up, and then you have a perfect visuals on all of them. But I'm not gonna be that cheesy. I'm gonna go from the front because I'm a brave boy.
Hearing shit.
Hey.
Oh my god. That was horrible.
Show your face! Come on! I see it!
Epic aim. Oh my god, that was... Oh, Jesus, that's so embarrassing. Oh my god, this is... That was just so embarrassing. That was just so bad. How could I not, like, kill this guy? Like, oh my god. I'm cringing inside now. This was just so bad. I'm actually cringing inside. I'm not even joking.
Did you hear that?
Outpost captured.
AKM, okay. Advanced signal action arm. Why did you pick... You have a pretty much a fully customized revolver and you still decide to go for AKM. Hey Turin. I'm doing alright. Hope you're doing well. Tech 9 already have that submachine gun. Alright, now I can loot this entire place and also get the paint. Definitely better than yesterday, though at the beginning of the stream my internet connection decided to be an absolute prick, but it seems like it all stabilized now, so... So yeah, I'm just gonna be moving forward. Picket fences.
Nice.
We're now able to build high-tech light at settlement
Intel
workshops.
file obtained.
And on SV98 that is levitating, but I already have my own SV98, so I don't need this one. Fixer jet, 2 M16s, in which only this one is worth picking up for scrap. BFR, that's a legendary poisoner. I already have one BFR, so I don't need a second one at all. Gonna take the pulse, and that's it. That's it from the chest. But there's a secret weapon. Not really secret, it's a unique weapon. A unique SVT-40 with the poisoner effect. It's right over here. The Azurius.
The sales.
Nice.
Yep, that's pretty much all there is to it. It deals poison damage. And there's also a master lock over here. I'm gonna open it with the locksmith's reader because I still have some.
No way I could pick this.
Yes way. Yeah, sweet spot is somewhere over here. There we go.
Nice.
Rounds, hot plates, stim packs, cigarettes. I'm gonna be over encumbered soon, but I don't really worry about that, considering the fact that I have a Hangman Alley really close by, and also I have a bunch of drugs, which I don't think I'm gonna use the drugs right now because I consider the fact that it's pretty late. I mean, relatively late. So, okay, I can scrap this. It's relatively late, so if I'm gonna use the drugs right now and go to sleep, it's pretty much gonna be pointless. Because next morning I'm gonna have to use the drugs all over again, and it's just, there's no point. Unless I'm really gonna be forced by the video game to use the drugs, then I'm gonna use like hermit crab and maybe buff dats, and that's it. Currently, the thing that I can drop behind is this M16. I can carry it in front of my face, so it's not that big of a deal. There is a RPK with a drum mag. I'll buy that for $1. Okay, let me get the ammo. And that's C9. Yeah, we're gonna have to take the trucks. At this point, I have no other choice but to waste a couple of them. Let's try to take just... hermit crab and the buff dats. That's 655, which should be able to carry me through, at least for a moment, because there's a weapon workbench in this location, so I'm definitely gonna need it. I'm definitely gonna use it. Okay, so the paint base, which we don't need. KP-31. Long Makarov. Okay, let's see how long it is. It's a regular Makarov. Excuse me. Oh. Not very long, according to me.
Set shortly.
And it's 6 p.m. Make green paint. And that's, yeah. That's the end of one of the objectives inside of this location, inside of the Diamond City. The second thing that I want to do is collect the artifacts, the baseball artifacts, for Mo. Okay, so this is actually kind of cute. The shortest barrel in the world, but it's I kind of love this. Anyway, let me take a look at the receiver. That's high durability materials, which yeah, they're not military grade. Anyway, scrap this. When it comes to RPK, the only thing I want to remove from this is a drum magazine. And just scrap it because I don't need it. Besides, there was an AKM on this guy's body, and I prefer to have drum magazine on AKMs more than in the RPK, because for some reason to me RPKs should have 40 round magazines, because I don't know, maybe they are just because they are more reliable. Also personal preference. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna go to Hangman Alley. I'm gonna sort my inventory. I'm gonna see what I need and what I don't need, and I'm gonna show you guys, because previously we have picked up the Bloodfight Land, but the thing is, I can show you guys where you can get a pretty much a guaranteed spot where there's always at least one Bloodfly in vanilla game. When it comes to modded game, the chance of getting the Bloodfly in the location I'm going to introduce, it's kind of a mix, because I have a lot of custom creatures, so the spawns are kind of, well, different. I'm gonna show that. We're gonna get some crabs, and after that we're gonna get Birdie. Oh, that was a sudden attack. What the hell is your problem, sir? Oh, his problem is me being over-encumbered. That's his problem. Yeah, I can drop the AKM and just drag it in front of my face. That is definitely a cricket trying to get me behind.
got a badass over here.
Incendiary, that is worth a lot of money.
Nice.
Now the question is, AKM, hey, there we go. See, no stress. I should, like, quite fairly and honestly, I should just sit down in front of the my PC and just set up the values of the weapons and just reduce them to like 500 caps each. So when I'm picking up the legendary weapon like that, it's not stupendously expensive. Because that's pretty much the easiest way for me to get the money at that point, and I think it's kind of a part 2. Yeah, it's legendary. I mean, why not, you know? What could... There's nothing wrong with the legendary cricket that pops out of nowhere, especially during the no-hit permadeath runs. Yep. 100%. Oh. Also random blockfly with a random gland. I mean, sure, why not? Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong. Can I level up? Not yet, but that's gonna change soon. Okay, beverages, I'm gonna get the purified waters. And from Rose there's a Mirelurk meat, so that's fine. Now I can leave all the junk that I have picked up so far, and I can just leave it over here. I'm not gonna need that money because I'm gonna sell the gun and get the money from that. There we go. Yeah, magazine can go over here. 22 LRs with the microchip cells, which I don't have. This AKM is gonna go into this chest over here. Also, I can already disable the night vision considering I'm on my settlement. The one thing I need to build is additional light bulb. Right underneath this chest, because otherwise I'm unable to see it. It's like so darkened. It's just bad. Yeah. Because AKM, 1 grenade, APC-9 is gonna get sold. Yeah, nothing else from weapons. From armor, nothing. From food, I see Bighorn Estate I should, I'm gonna use the next time. Cat Eye can be sold. Dirty water can be formed into something better. Flying ant meat, glowing fungus, growed. Irradiated blood, I'm gonna probably sell it. Jet. Meeting people are gonna stay with me. Mentats. Necessary Egomany, that's against radiation. Psychos, I get 31 waters, which I think that's good enough. In a matter of fact, I'm gonna leave 21 of them. And I'm gonna pick up other waters when I'm really gonna need them. Red Stadia, yeah, that's gonna stay here. Ramen Nuka, that's for Caterweight. Sleep Aid, gonna stay over here. Soft Shell Meat here too. I can drop 9 stim packs. Because the moment I'm gonna pick up Birdie, that's gonna be 10 stim packs for me and 10 for him. Super stim pack can be sold. 3 vodkas, 2 wines. And now for the ammunition types that I don't need. That I could scrap, but I prefer to keep some of them. Okay, that's 424. And I think at this point, it's only a question of me selling unnecessary stuff more than anything else. What time? 6 p.m. Well, if I'm gonna go for the crabs right now, it's gonna be pretty dark. But then again, it's too early to go to sleep. So I'm just gonna slap myself with the night vision. Gonna save the game. And I'm gonna continue on doing the quests. The questionable quests. Okay, let's see who we got behind the corner, and that's Rust Devil. At least one of them, because the other Rust Devils are probably already upstairs. And they're probably attacking the settlers. Yeah, we got settlers versus Rust Devils, or scavengers versus Rust Devils. One of two. Well, they actually managed to survive. That's interesting. Are you guys...
Back off. This is mine. There.
Now it's mine.
I found it first.
I'm gonna take the pile of goggles on forehead for specifically for Curie. Even though Curie right now... Ooh, Trapper's Pouch. That's another Rust Devil. And he brought some ammunition for me. Nice. Hey, Mita. Hell of a gun to use? Yeah, that's a CAR-15. It came with the Diamond City expansion, and I pretty much tried it out for the entire week. And I believe as a CR-15, this gun has a place in my load order.
Fresh food and not sure how to cook it. Chef Naya will fry that up deliciously.
Okay, it's just a Wastelander. I'm supposed to go for the location where I'm supposed to show you guys where you can find the blood fights. I'm gonna do that in a moment. First, I'm gonna sell the items.
Stay away. What you need?
I need to trade with you.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Food for thought and thoughts for food.
Okay, so I don't need this gun. Powder charge. From armors, I have nothing that I want to lose. From drugs, on the other hand, Cat Eye, 2 fixers, irradiated blood, 4 stealth boys because I'm not gonna need them, super stim pack, and let me see what she has. She got addictals, but I already have 10 of them. Antiparasitics, I already have 10 of them. Doctor bag, that's always useful. Do you have anything else? You have a Nuka-Cola Dark. I'm gonna buy it because why not? I'm gonna need it for Nuka-Cola bomb drops. So the more I'm gonna find along the way, the better. And I think considering I'm gonna have 4,000 caps, I should buy some shipments from her. Specifically circuitry, copper, crystal, oil, maybe rubber, and hopefully I still have enough money for screws. And I do. And I still have 100 caps of interest, so that's great. Save the game, and let's go for that guaranteed bloatfly spawn that I'm supposed to show. Okay, so for the guaranteed spawn, you basically follow this road over here. You get in front of the pond, and you take it at the building over there. If you see a bloatfly over there, that means... Hey, Whiskey! If you see a bloatfly just flying over here or sitting on a wall, that means there's a guaranteed spawn. You're gonna get a bloatfly gland from this bloatfly. If not, you're gonna have to find the bloatfly on your own, sadly. And this boy have actually managed to withstand a shot from 7.62 by 54. But now he's running like a little bitch. Aim. That bullet should hit. The 2 bullets I have fired should definitely hit. Weird. There's another Mantis somewhere around, so I'm just gonna bring the AR and try to find it. Unless it's already dead. Which I doubt, because I definitely have seen another one. Yep, there it is.
Outpost captured.
And there goes irradiated blood, but most likely you're gonna get a bloodfly gland from this guy. If not, there's also a bloodfly glands right next to Abernathy farm. There's a couple of bloodflies sitting on the tree and some of them right next to the shed.
You got a badass over here.
You can also find a bloodfly gland from a random loot from the trash can. Yes, that's the place that is usually infested with a lot of bugs. That's pretty true. Okay, so I killed a cricket. Oh, another expensive gun.
Nice.
I'll take that. Sure, it's irradiated, but at this point I already have the vanilla gun. So I'm only interested in money from this thing. Which I could spend on any trader that I see. I already have spent all that money on Naya. Yeah, like I said, the spawns are randomized. But if you manage to get a bloodfly and you also manage to get a...
I don't think I can pick this. No way.
And you also managed to get a bloodfly gland and you're set. I managed to get my bloodfly gland right in front of the entry to Diamond City, so yeah. I was pretty good. I was pretty sad. Okay, so... yeah, the Bess doesn't have anything, but Bess is freaking dead. Alright, so let me think. Now I'm gonna go for the crabs. The nearest place to sleep would be Overland Station, but it's still 7 p.m, so it's not that late. So I can still go there right now as we speak. Yeah, that's how the game. That's how the game is set up. The thing is, the vanilla game would give you a bloodfly gland on a bloodfly no matter what. In my game, every single rotation table is set up to either give me an item. Shit.
Let's do this.
Whoa! You fucker.
I'm gonna fix that noise.
Ah, God.
Bark.
Oh, that was extreme. Oh yeah, you had the M249, that will explain a little bit. Well, Rip Hunter and his dog. At least you tried to help me, and of course my right hand is totally butchered. So what else is new? If I want to go for the crabs, I need to go upstairs. I've noticed a light over there, but I didn't know to whom that light belongs to. So I was a little bit confused. Yeah, you can also get it at the pretty much the start of the game. That's also true. But if you allow Codsworth to kill the bloodflies for you, you're not gonna get that experience. In early game, you need all the experience that you can get. And that is not a joke. Okay, so get to the location that has the crabs, we need to get towards the, oh shit! We need to get to the police station that's over here. It's a little Coast Guard location, and then we need to just follow the street over here. Well, also along the way I'm gonna pick up all the hobble flowers because I definitely need them. And I see something 12 o'clock. That's a glowing bug. Not glowing anymore. Well, it's still glowing, but at least it doesn't glow in my face. Also, if that bug would explode in front of my face, I would probably die. Let me see what you got. No red stacks this time. Alright, so we are here, and now our objective is to just collect 3 baseball artifacts. Which we will do that right now. Also observing there's no any Mirelurks around. I should actually mark that quest now. Painted the town, out in the field. And we got a Mirelurk King. Now to that king.
The map has been updated.
But knowing like there's gonna be more Mirelurks in the area, so I'm not celebrating yet. And there goes the mint.
Nice.
1 out of 3. 2 more. So let's stop show Mirelurk. Buff out just in case. Okay, so if I'm gonna step into this water, I'm gonna get highly irradiated, so I need to find a better path towards this. And I think I find one, but I need to go around. Which also gonna wake up all the eggs, but with eggs we're gonna get the meat, and I like Mirelurk meat. Come on. Okay, so there goes the Unstoppables.
I didn't sign up to babysit your ass.
Which give me permanently 1% chance to avoid all damage.
Intel file obtained.
Nice.
But it's only 1%, so it's not overpowered. It's a maximum 5% chance to avoid all the damage, which is not really that high. The highest benefit from the Unstoppables perk is if you have an enemy with fully automatic gun.
You got a badass over here.
I wish I could loot this guy without getting into the water. I don't think it's possible though. New copper bumper sword? Nope. Not gonna need that. If it was a crippling or bleeding, yes, sure. Anytime, any day. But it's just kneecapper and it's just not gonna be that good. Also, I genuinely believe that kneecapper might be a little bit overpowered, especially with fully automatic weapons. Because most of the time when you use a kneecapper on an enemy, once they go down on their knees, they cannot fire at you unless you're facing forward towards them. That works with the super mutants, gunners, raiders. Most of the humanoid NPCs are gonna behave like this. Robots, on the other hand, most of them can rotate or they can crawl towards you. So they have more maneuverability. I also have caught some kind of an awful disease, and it's a parasite, which means I need to take antiparasitics. And antiparasitics can cure my illness, but the thing is that they are gonna also damage me for 20 points. Hey, Skull Dog. Now let's go for the last thing.
Got it.
Signed baseball.
Nice.
All right, that's this quest. And now I'm gonna do mutated fern, but I think it's 8 p.m. Yeah, it's far more than 8 p.m. The nearest place where I can get a nap and cure my limbs would be the Overland Station. So I'm gonna just straight up go over there, take a nap, and then I'm gonna go for the mutated fern at a very specific location. I could bring him any mutated fern, in a matter of fact, but I want to do it the long way because the long way is gonna give me more benefit. Oh dear. That's a big boy. Right now it's raining in the game. Actually, it's raining outside where I am. It was quite warm for a couple of days, and now it's made a 180 turn. Which I don't like, because that's the best way to get a cold. And I already had a cold once, I don't want to catch it again. Also, this weekend, considering I have beaten Resident Evil 0, I'm gonna play Dead Space, the first Dead Space. Throughout the weekends. The game is pretty long itself, so it's gonna take me a couple weekends definitely. Oh yeah, we're also expecting snow, but we're expecting snow so much that we got rain. So yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so we are the settlement, and according to the rules that I have applied to my run, I can use Doctor Bag inside of a settlement. Yeah, at least Preston is not here to tell me that. Yep, that's very true. I think this place needs the very specific item that I have in mind. Miscellaneous. Yeah, the Brahmin feed through. I'm gonna install it in the morning. Right now I cannot see a damn thing.
Don't care much for good neighbor. That place is nothing.
You don't care about good neighbor. Okay, let's sleep for... yeah, 11 hours. Actually, no. Yeah, now I can sleep for 11 hours. Because then every single shop's supposed to be open starting 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. All the shops are open pretty much. Chicken! Alright, let me build that Brahmin feed through for the cow, and I'm also gonna build... These guys don't have any more ceramics, so I guess for now they're gonna have to enjoy what they have. I wanted to give them a big corner. I guess that's not gonna happen.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
Let me sell you a gun or two.
Looking to buy?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what you've
Ma'am.
got. Great.
It's ma'am. Yeah, I'm not gonna need that Glock. I'm not gonna need that M249. I actually could go for scrap, and I'm not gonna need this CMMG Mark 47. That's 5,000 caps. Actually, out of pure curiosity, let me check. Do you have anything that has anything to do with ceramics? Corkscrew, leather, copper, that's crystal, steel. There goes 2 ceramics. Anything else with ceramics? There's another ceramic over here. Huh, you got actually military grade ammo back. I'm gonna buy that. And duct tape too. You got a shipment of freaking ceramic. Bruh. Bruh. You're doing the Starlight Drive-In. Starlight Drive-In is a very good location to make your own main settlement. So cheers to that. It's actually a very good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the shipment just so I can get rid of the money. Let me give you that big corner. And I'm gonna build it maybe right over here. Oh, look at that! They got free big corner. Oh my goodness! Starlight Drive-In, like there's even a mod that flattens out the entire location, which in my opinion is an absolutely greatest thing you can get. Absolutely the greatest thing you can get. Bruh. Okay, let's scrap some weapons because I have some weapons that I don't need. That's even more materials. And now let's go for the fern. After I'm gonna save the game, of course. Uh, 12 o'clock. That's a minute, man. We good. We good. Hello there, Heiko. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Having some nice drink? That's good to see. I'm actually gonna drink some of mine as well. Cheers. Earl Grey plus lemon. Not so hot anymore, but it's still gonna do its job. I hear raccoons. I hear raccoon. Raccoon! Yay! I would love to pet him. I want to pet him and give him treats and probably some trash, but... well, the game doesn't allow me to do that. The best that we could come up with is petting a dog. Also, Starlight Drive-In is the largest centrally located place. The other good place you could consider to make a settlement out of, I think it's gonna be Covenant, because it's just so nicely and centrally located that you don't have to worry about nothing. And I'm not even joking. Covenant is very good, very, very good. And I like to use it mostly because it allows me to sleep on the corpses of my enemies, and I am metal and a psycho like that. So I think my reasoning is pretty fair and clear, and totally not something that you should be afraid of. Well, if your game lags with the modern weapon mods, then there's nothing I can do about it. It's sad to hear that, but there's nothing that I can do about that. Sorry to say. At this point, I think most of the fault lies in your current PC that you are using, if anything else. Yeah, I can definitely hear the ferals. There are gonna be more of them coming around. If you don't have a good CPU in your for your Fallout and an SSD hard drive, then yeah, problems are gonna appear and arrive, and there's nothing you can do about that. I still feel bad about it, considering the fact that Fallout 4 most of the time should be played only with mods, because vanilla game is rather boring after like 2 or 3 playthroughs. Yeah, I have shit ton of guns, but it's mostly because I really like the gun mods. It's just my thing, and I can't deny it. I thought he was legendary, and that's Birdie. We're gonna recruit him in a moment. I already have a weapons, ammo, and armor that he's gonna wear throughout the entire adventure, so to speak. It also seems like he already picked up a different weapon, but I want to give him something else. I seen water ripples, that's what made me stop for a second. I like big guns and I cannot lie. New song by Sir Shoot A Lot. Sir Miss A Lot. Oh my god, more raccoons. More raccoons, that's a mother with the babies. Oh my goodness. Cuteness overload. Like, share, and subscribe. Oh my god, this guy just begging for likes and subs. This guy sucks. Should I take the... Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Birdie first and then recruit him. Because you gain his reputation points by just looting. Okay. He doesn't react so far, so I guess I'm safe.
Listen, Dale. I don't know what's taking you so long, but you were supposed to meet me here 3 days ago. I'm out of supplies, and I'm gonna have to make a run. I can see why that Solomon guy is willing to pay so much for these ferns, cause... let me tell you, getting walkways set up here has been a real pain in my ass. Wait for me to get back before you take the first load to Diamond City. I've got a couple of things I want.
Hey, Sheila! That you up there? The walkways look great, but how do I get up there?
There you are. Took your sweet time, Dale. Head over a block, there's... Oh, shit! Barrels! Dale, look out! Run! Run!
44 is nice, but the problem is if you are not accurate and you don't know how to aim fast, you're gonna miss a lot. Okay, let me talk to Birdie now.
Hi.
So, you're not a shambler. Good thing I didn't shoot you. Would have been, I don't know, awkward?
Yeah, it would be rather awkward.
Nice work. Glad you're on our side.
You too, friend. You do excellent work. We're friends, right? I assume that's why we're talking and not shooting. I don't remember meeting you, though.
I actually really like Birdie because when it comes to actual social interactions when I go outside, this is kind of me. I have a rough time reading people. Like on the internet when I'm talking to people when I'm reading them, that's a slightly different situation, because sometimes even if I'm reading people in the chat, I still find it sometimes confusing and it's hard for me to read out the people. But I really like Birdie because I can at least relate to him somehow. He also kind of pictures the social anxiety a little bit, or people that have problem with social anxiety, because he really gives that vibe that Birdie is rather a little bit different when it comes to having conversations with other people. And at one point there was even suggested to me that Birdie might have some kind of a autistic spectrum, or some kind of autistic issues. And as much as I don't know anything about autism, which I'm slightly willing to agree, but only ever so slightly. But then again, he's not really behaving normally. Yeah, the Birdie is just different, but he's very likable. That's all I'm gonna say before I'm gonna totally embarrass myself with lack of knowledge.
Who are you? What are you doing out here?
Yeah, so that's 2 questions. Only got 1 mouth, so I guess I'll go with door number 2. What am I doing here? I think I was trying to throw away ammo? Would explain all the shells.
Sir, are you okay? Have you been injured in any way?
Not yet. Could have been real bad, though. Real bad. It's not the goals that'll eat you. It's the ticking. That's the sound radiation makes when it's angry.
Where are you headed?
I don't remember. I know for sure I was going left. But then it got turned around, and left wasn't left anymore. It was right. Maybe I'll go back. But is back forward now? Or forward back?
So, why the mask?
You didn't know? Yeah. Hate to break it to you, but there was this whole war. Things got blown up, left a lot of bad things in the air. Dust, dirt, something called asbestos. Why do I wear a mask? First rule, gotta keep a safe and secure workplace.
Smart.
I get the impression you don't want me here.
Sorry. I do that. I'm not good with, things.
Cold people.
It used to be just people, but the other day I tried to get this radio to work, and I get the feeling it didn't like it when I kicked.
Hey, Thunder. I am gonna take Birdie as a companion. I definitely will, because that's one of the rules of the objectives. I would take him anyway.
You by yourself out here?
No, you're here too.
Short and to the point.
You can travel with me, see the world. Or what's left of it.
That might be easier. Alright, I'll follow. But it's probably good to keep a healthy distance. I don't like sharing air. It's like drinking from the same glass. Or kissing. Which is weird, you know, because we just met.
Oh, right, I forgot. Because I'm getting companion, I'm becoming immediately over-encumbered. Well, it's the middle of a day. It's drug time.
Nom, nom. Nom. Nom, nom. Nom.
Be careful where you stick those needles. Especially...
yeah, I got addicted. And now I'm gonna have to use all the purified waters that I have.
Especially if they've been in someone else.
I'm even gonna give Birdie a proper equipment, but that one I'm gonna give back to Hangman Alley. Right now I really cannot do a lot. Whiskey. Also, Birdie really likes when I'm picking up random stuff. What's that? Simplify. Okay, I can scrap that. Birdie really likes when I'm picking up stuff from chests or from the ground.
was the two dead people the wolves were eating?
He's eventually gonna give me his first conversation option, and Birdie has the same issue as the Porter Gage. Basically, if he will want to talk and I'm gonna break that conversation, or a combat's gonna break our conversation, he might get stuck and he might not want to talk to me at all.
There's no point in hiding.
Enjoy the lurk whiskey. Alright, now I can get back to Diamond City, but first I'm gonna return to Hangman Alley so I can give Birdie the stuff. And then I'm gonna return to Diamond City so we can return the current quest that we have and start the other quests. The one with the Paul and the gang and the drugs. Okay, that's a beer bottle. Another beer bottle, considering I need some water. That's definitely gonna be useful. Ooh, Coca-Cola Dark. 2 of them even. Nice. Nuka Darks are pretty rare and they're needed to make Nuka-Cola bomb drops. Sure, I can craft my own, but to craft Nuka-Cola Dark, you need to have a rum, and rum is also relatively rare, and to make it you need lots and lots of razor grain, and purified water too. Uh, 12 o'clock, we got Minutemen. Those are Minutemen. For a second I thought it's Gunners, but Gunners don't wear the football. The baseball helmets. Yeah, this is why I have mods that allow me to create ammo if I really need it. Yeah, this lady is overpowered. She got a freaking automatic grenade launcher. She doesn't have to worry about a damn thing at this point. Technically speaking, I should mark Birdie with a console command. In case he's gonna get lost, which I believe he already did. But then again, I also believe that I already have made a screenshot with Birdie. So I can just summon him in case he's actually gonna get lost. Which I believe already happened, because it's Fallout 4. Cat summon Birdie. Yeah, I wish it was working that way. There is a mod that apparently it's called Companion Whistle, and it just allows you to summon companions to you by just pressing a button. I might try it on the next playthrough. Okay, I don't have anything to scrap, I think. No, I have that leaded heavy armor from Gunners, so yeah. Also, yeah, I still don't see Birdie anywhere, so... give me a second while I'm gonna search through the screenshots. It's not gonna take me long, I just need to get the command to be readable so I can put it in chat. Oh boy, that's totally unreadable. And I also need to minimize the game. Okay, whatever. Let me just get into screenshots over here. I'm gonna just read it straight from the disk. I'm not gonna bother with it. Okay, so it's 1F 014946. Okay, let me check again. 1F 014946. Okay, we should be good. We close all of that. At this point, I have all the commands, so I can just close this as well. Get back to the game. First of all, pred 1F 014946. Move to player.
Hey, I was wondering if I could ask you something.
And there's the first conversation. This is why he couldn't follow me. He couldn't follow me. Hello, Jim. He couldn't follow me because, well, he already wanted to have a first conversation with me.
All right. Go ahead.
So, like, I'm confused about you. Like, what's your deal? I thought you were just a concerned parent, but aren't you kind of like a hero too?
Just trying to do what's right.
Okay, but doesn't what's right get in the way? Thing is, I got this tunnel vision. Just hit what's in the crosshairs. I guess I don't get how a person can save their son and chew gum at the same time. Because it seems like that's what a hero does.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, worrying is never good. Leads to warts. Anyways, thanks for the talk. Wasn't sure how to ask, so I just did.
Straight into the point. I like him. Okay, but first things first. Let me cook some water.
You like make things.
That I do, my friend. That I do. Okay, now, yeah, I can leave the bullet caps behind. Can also leave all of that. It's 488. 22 LRs. This could be sold. Maybe. Yeah, first I'm gonna organize my inventory so then I can give Birdie something. Okay, so from weapons, I have Nuka, Plasma, and that's it. From armor, oh yeah, I have that leaded armor. I need to scrap it so I can get even more resources. There we go. From armor, yeah, the pilot goggles are gonna stay behind. From food, 2 antibiotics, 1 blood pack, 1 buff out, could be game, game meat, hobble flowers, jets, medics, melon, mentats, mylark meat, fern, that's for quest. Nuka-Cola and Darts are gonna stay over here. Club meat. Only have 5 water, so I'm gonna have to pick some more from my own chest, and I'm gonna pick 6. 1 Radix is gonna stay over here. 2 Radaways. Roasted. Stimpack is gonna stay with me. Whiskey gonna be currently left behind. Oh, I know he's listening, and Whiskey is probably not happy with that, but you know, as long as he's there's hoping that he have not heard that. Alright, okay, so that's 247 with all my items sorted out properly. So now let's give Birdie his gear. So first let's start with the M16 from armor. He's gonna get Mod in Your Backpack and Tough Traveler outfit, at least most of it. And ammunition, that's 300 bullets, but I'm gonna share with him the bullets. He's probably gonna get like 500 of them.
Hey.
A one?
You already have the M16, but I'm gonna scrap this one. Same with the bolt action rifle because that's kind of weak. I'm gonna give him 527 bullets. Now we're gonna make him equip that gun. And now the attire. First mountaineer backpack. And then the entire tough traveler. Okay, so 1, 2. He can wear the cap, not the goggles, outfit, and the vest. Because goggles, yeah, goggles are gonna replace his gas mask. And I think the gas mask is his own thing. So I'm not gonna remove it. He's not gonna have that goggles. He's only gonna like carry them as the visual. Tough traveler goggles. Yep, there it is. And yeah, that's his entire equipment now. I hope he's gonna be happy with that.
Well, at least it probably has poor depth perception.
Leave all of that. And the spare ammo again. I think the unnecessary ammunition that I have right now picked, I'm definitely gonna sell some of it to Arturo in Diamond City because we are getting there right now as we speak. So let's save the game. So no random spawns over here. There might be a random spawn in front of the gate to the Diamond City. Alright, Gato. Headache. Yeah, that's not fun. Well, I hope you're gonna recover from the headache. It seems like Diamond City security is still standing up. That's good to see. Still waiting, video game. There we go.
I can't remember if I've ever been to Diamond City. I could have sworn it was a football stadium.
Yeah, I also make that mistake. I also always say that it's a football. Oh, no, time for cute scene.
Are you sure about this? I am not a normal girl.
My dear, you're perfect. I only wish I had realized that sooner.
Then by the power invested in me, I pronounce you man and wife.
You helped me make a very big decision. Thank you. I think I know what this love is now.
Aww. Alright, so who do I have to visit? Mo?
Hey, you in the paper, right?
That's for sure.
Got 200 years.
The artifacts.
Hey, Mo.
Got those baseball relics I asked for?
Yepers.
Got them all right here.
I like your gumption. Let me take a look. This baseball. It's the real deal. You'd sign one of these and give it to the children of anyone you kill on the field. Look at that card. See those numbers on the back? Tracks the count of enemies beaten to death by the player. Check out the leather on that.
Hey, chicken.
Really good players use them to catch bullets. True fact there. That's everything on the list. Thank you. Far as I'm concerned, you're now a part of baseball collector history.
Poggers.
Mission successful.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Hey, I think those Bobroff brothers are looking for you.
I don't care. I didn't.
Thank you.
Oh,
It's like I can
right.
finally think straight.
I didn't send Sheffield to Covenant because Piper have interrupted me.
Hey, Sheffield. What do you think about coming to work for me?
Really? You mean it?
I'm gonna make him a cook.
That's right.
And send him to Covenant.
Okay, I'll do it.
He'll do it. Okay, so now the Fern.
Hi, how are you?
Got something green for me, man? And by green, I mean mutated and glowing.
Yep.
Found the plant. Here you go.
All right. Here's your payment, plus some samples from the pharmacy. Don't take them all at once now. Moderation. Now, I don't mean to be a drag, but I got a business here.
Okay, let's see what he has from the drugs.
Let's see what you've got.
Got your fix.
Got my fix. Okay, so. I have already 7 Hydras, so I don't need to buy those. It seems like you have 6 doctor bags. Hell yes. Hell yes. I'll buy that for $1. Yeah, and I think this is it that I need to buy from him as useful items. Handsome is super brilliant. Yeah, that's also one way. Oh yeah, painting the town. Yeah, how could I forget about that?
Don't walk outside the wall undefended.
But first...
Hey, Myrna.
You again. All right, got plenty of supplies.
Yeah, I don't have that command.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Just don't call it junk.
Also, I have that about that for $1 command with. Let me think. I have that with is a sub command. If somebody subs here for the very first time, I should probably like switch it up because I really like that sound effect. Okay, so the things I want to sell. I see Fixer. I see. Nothing else. 2 mils and the plasma. It's buff outs. Another doctor bag which I can get. Don't really need purified water because I already have one with me. I actually have a lot of it. Let me see what you got from shipments. Maybe something of use. Okay, adhesive. I'm already liking that, so it's... If we're gonna sell that, I'm gonna have 900 caps. Copper is another... Rubber is another 1,000. Springs, that's 400. Yeah, that's a great deal. I'll buy that for $1. Because every single following sub is replaced with the Leon Scott Kennedy saying welcome back. Okay, so yeah, painting the town.
Who needs a haircut? Everyone needs a haircut.
They say the old Boston Commons got some crazy bird living in it.
Swatter, who needs a swatter?
Okay, for a second I thought there was a magazine over here. That's a good shade of green.
You're back. You find that paint?
Yippers.
Wasn't easy, but I found some, yeah.
Now that's damn fine news. Why don't you go ahead and paint the first stroke? Let's see how the shade matches up.
Abbott.
That's a good shade of green. The wall sure seems happy with it.
She better be.
Happy to help. It's been an honor.
It's nice to work with someone who knows how to show respect. There's your payment, and a little bonus for getting the right shade of green. Don't do anything with it I wouldn't do.
Right we should invest some of that into something called
Mission
a 401k.
successful.
I think it's the type of gun.
401k. I don't even know what 401k is. It's probably some kind of an inside joke that I don't understand. Anyhow, now let's go for the upper stands, where I probably might be able to recruit in more settlers and to get more side quests. Oh boy.
What's happened to you? Are you sick?
I wasn't sick, I was pregnant. That's why I went to see the doc. A month ago, I was taken by a raider gang, and my family paid the ransom. That's how it happened.
That's called... That's awful to say the least.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I thought about it, you know? Keeping it. But raising a kid, here, now, it wouldn't be fair to anyone. Least of all him. I don't think I can go back to the farm. I need to find somewhere new. Start fresh.
Yeah, I wish I could give her the opportunity.
I've got some cramps, but the chems help.
Wish I could recruit her, seriously. Like, stories like this, like her story, I can play it safely on Twitch because she doesn't get into too many details. Like, she doesn't say straight away what happened to her, but if you are smart enough, you know what happened. Her story is very, very sad. No, because knowing life, she's actually tied to a specific quest that I don't know how to, you know, activate, sadly.
Yeah.
So one day I'm probably gonna have to figure it out. Maybe I will.
Hi.
Well, hello there.
Hey there, gorgeous. Know any place that needs livening up?
Yeah, exactly. It's
because
not graphic.
I could use the work.
Do you come work for me?
I was hoping you'd ask.
And that is exactly
Just
the
tell
point.
me where you want me, honey.
It's not like the guy yesterday. You go to the metro and he just throws in racial slurs left and right. I'm gonna send her to Covenant.
I may have been programmed.
Al Harrington.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Okay, so Al Harrington, you probably need to wait for him to complete some kind of a quest to recruit him, because he's a custom named NPC, but we don't have the open window to actually talk to him about whatever I can.
You outsiders come here, but must you insist on speaking to me?
They went places the game should. Yeah.
Let's go.
Take it easy. I don't think she wants to leave just yet.
Hey.
Yeah, one thing, like, I understand that it's accurate, but the problem is it's not good for Twitch. Especially not good for YouTube. Like, I'd rather play it safe than sorry. That's all I'm gonna say.
This is between me and my wife. Why don't you mind your own damn business for once?
Oh, God, Paul, why do you always have to make a scene? Pour me another drink, Henry.
Damn it, Darcy, I just want you to come home.
I'll be home later.
I can't believe you do this to me, Cook.
Do what to you, Paul?
You smug bastard. You keep away from my wife, goddammit.
You'd better get out of here before you do something stupid.
You son of a bitch.
Don't hurt him, Henry.
And Barely's like in between them.
I did not hit her. I did not hit her.
Go on. Get out of here.
I'll be at home, Darcy, taking care of our son.
I hate Darcy. I cannot stand Darcy.
Sorry I had to see that. Things are usually a lot quieter around here. Perfect place to drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the drink from him in a moment. Or not at all. Because now I'm gonna start the quest with him.
Hey.
Oh, I actually need to use the Grape Mentat. Because there's a couple conversation options that that I have to pass through.
You there? I I have a question for you.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You were in the tap house before, and
You and the bartender got in a fight.
nice of you to call it a fight, but we both know what really happened. Cook kicked my ass. I'm supposed to pretend I don't know he's sleeping with my wife, until he decides he's bored with her and she comes crawling back home to me.
Sounds like a tough situation.
You don't know the half. But I'm not gonna just sit here and let Cook steal my wife and destroy my family. I'm going to go back and talk to him, and I want you to come with me. You saw? He won't take me seriously otherwise. I don't want to have to really hurt him. I just want him to leave Darcy alone.
I'm not gonna squeeze the money out of him for that.
Okay. I'll help you.
Okay, good, good. I'm sure Cook will back down once he sees you're with me.
Is it better if I cook myself? No, let's go, because I'm gonna try... I'm still figuring out which ending I want to do, but I'm thinking about doing the best ending for this quest line.
Let's go. You do the talking, I'll be the intimidating presence.
All right, come on.
New mission available.
Why, hello there. So lovely to see more young people up here in the stands.
Paul, where are you going?
Nowhere you need to worry about.
Whatever.
I like your stuff.
I'll see you at home.
Whatever. Oh,
Well, hello there.
that 12 gauge is ready.
Poor and stupid of Diamond City come begging for... There then. Don't be late.
Yeah, I'll be there. I just have to close up.
We need to talk.
Jesus, Paul. What now?
It's time for you to shut up and listen, Cook.
What the hell is this? And what are you doing here? Don't tell me he's hired you to help lean on me.
That's right. You should listen to what Paul has to say.
You're making a mistake getting mixed up in this. Well, I'm listening, Paul. What do you have to say this time?
Just this. You leave Darcy alone, starting now, or else.
Now that
his arms
is a
are way too
very
shaky,
bad
he's gonna
idea.
miss.
You don't want to pull a gun on me unless you intend to use it.
But you think I won't use it? Huh? Do I just need to kill you? Is that what you're saying?
Paul, put the gun away. Nobody needs to get shot here.
True. Nobody needs to get shot. Someone might, though. My money's on Paul.
Hey, hold on. I'm sure we can work this out.
Keep talking.
Wow, that actually worked.
Look, I'll stay away from Darcy from now on. It's over.
Oh my god.
You have my word.
Bernie, I did
Your
not
word?
expect that
What's your
from
fucking
you.
word worth, huh?
I'll make it up to you.
What the fuck?
I know a way to get a lot of money right now. You and I both know
I
the
love
only
interactions
reason
like
Darcy
that,
comes
dude.
up here is she's
Absolutely
pissed at
love
you.
them.
If you were flush again, everything would be different. Besides, I owe you for what I've done.
Well, what do you think?
Sounds like a win-win to me.
Damn right it is. Here's the deal. I have some other
I did not expect that from
businesses
Birdie
on
at
the
all.
side.
Jesus, that was good.
One of them is helping Nelson Latimer spend his dad's money to make himself feel like a gangster.
And we are going to relieve Mr. Latimer of some of his money.
Holy shit, Coke. Does Malcolm know about this?
What do you think? No, of course not. Anyway, that's between him and Nelson. So where was I? Oh yeah. Me and Nelson are supposed to be meeting some gentleman from Good Neighbor to exchange Nelson's cash for their chems. My plan is simple. We take the money and the chems.
I'm in. Let's do this.
What do you say, Paul? Are we good?
Good? Hardly. But I don't mind you helping me get rich.
Getting rich, you say? Yeah, Bernie don't like those seats.
Hey.
Glad that whole business with Kent is over. Only loose end is the Shroud's secret identity.
Hey,
We never
Jess.
did figure out who was behind that mask. And we probably never will.
Nothing else for now.
Yeah, probably not a good idea to get too close.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna kill them all. Oh, yeah. Paul has difficult time going through the door. Come on. Even Henry has a difficult time going through the door. Like, what the hell is wrong with him? He's like, yep, I'm just gonna watch that, just gonna watch Paul. He's a very handsome man. I'm just gonna leave my cell then, fuck it. There is actually a chance of, oh my god, he's stuck inside, isn't he? Come on, Paul. Stop fucking around, Paul. There's actually a chance of the cook dying. Even before he will manage to get into the quest spot. I don't know if that chance is gonna happen.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Nice Uzi. Also, just because of that, I'm gonna save the game just in case. Because if I'm gonna verify what might possibly kill him, then there's always a chance of, you know, saving him. And I would like to do that. And if the saving him part is impossible to perform, then it's gonna be what's gonna be. You feel bad for Travis? Yeah, possibly. I'm not gonna do that quest though. That's one of the few quests in the game that I'm actually avoiding. Because I don't think it's worth it. Insecure Travis, in my opinion, is much more funnier to listen to, and yeah. There is a mod that basically allows you to return him to his more insecure self.
Trust me, Paul.
But the thing
is,
it's not really a mod. It's just set of commands.
Work out for the best.
Get on inside. We'll see. You better not be trying to screw me over again.
Jesus, Paul.
That has a fake ESP on them. That it really feels like the ESP is absolutely useless.
Poor Paul. Why is he such a screw up at everything?
We got purified water inside the city.
Of course not. I thought we were friends.
Oh boy, there's some kind of fighting happening.
Okay, I deserve that. But you've got it all wrong. This whole thing with Darcy, like I said, it just happened. It wasn't about you, Paul.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, just making sure. And they're actually not gonna die this time, I think. Which would be super surprising. AF Companions is,
Damn, turf war is gonna be the end.
Special, to say the least. It was never perfect. It never was.
Nelson's starting. Here we are. The meet is just ahead. There's always 4 of Murawski's goons. Trish, who's in charge, and 3 other guys who wave their guns around. You should be able to work your way around these buildings to get a good angle on.
Hey, Knight.
I'll wait for the shooting to start, then join in from here. Remember, we can't afford to let anybody get away.
Nobody gets away? Well, I think I got just the stuff.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's just go around the building, slowly not hiding in the shadows. Thunk. Oh no, look at Trish. Oh no, she actually didn't lose her arms. Let's let them residents. Let me just take whatever you guys have.
A corpse and he's not dead.
Yeah, that's called just a straight up robbery. Well, well, well. Who do we have here? Miss Trish herself. Hope you're doing well, Knight.
You bastard!
I have watched your...
Kill you for this.
I have watched your attempt at having a stream. Yeah, old games can do that. And it just... sorry for that.
Well, I think you have more immediate problems.
What happened to you?
Wait, I can help you. This here, this is nothing compared to what's at Morowski's chem lab.
Mm-hmm. No witnesses. Keep talking.
Keep talking.
Where do you think these chems come from? We've got a lab right here in the Commonwealth, but you'll never find it on your own. Not without my help.
Tell me what you know first.
Well, okay. I'm trusting you, right? The lab is in the old Forley fish packing plant on the waterfront in South Boston.
I think she's doing some yoga exercises right now.
Easy access by boat? Smart.
Right. My idea, by the way. As was putting it in an area overrun by feral ghouls, and then recruiting an all-ghoul crew to run it.
Pretty slick. But I assume that's not the end of it.
You assume, right. The real security is a system of tripwires that have to be triggered in exactly the right order to open the door to the lab.
Hey,
You
Kelly.
never
Yeah,
even
it must
know
be the
the
leg
lab was
day.
there when the door is closed.
Also, cameraman has very rough time following her movement.
Sounds like a pretty secure operation.
You better believe it. And if Cook hadn't been such a backstabbing son of a bitch, nobody would have ever cracked it.
Sticks and stones.
There's a terminal that will bypass the tripwires and open the door to the lab.
And down.
And I have the password.
There we go.
So,
up.
I have your promise, right? If I give you the password...
Now we're going for the push-up
will you let me
section.
walk?
Up. And down. I'll definitely kill you if you don't tell me. Yeah, that's more experience. And you promised Morowski that you... Nah, I'm still gonna kill her anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I'll definitely kill you if you don't tell me.
You bastard. I guess I gotta trust you. The password is Applejack. There. Now you've got everything. And I'm completely screwed forever. I hope you can live with that.
Sorry, Trish. So that's that. I told you it was no problem.
Hey, mind if we talk? I mean, we always talk, but do you mind if we use bigger words?
Hey, look at that. Birdie wants to have a conversation with me. After murdering people around. Good.
All right. Go ahead.
See? There you go. You let people talk, even when they, I don't know, suck at it. I used to have a friend like that. Someone I could talk to. Okay, maybe he wasn't my friend so much as a dog. Alright, so maybe he wasn't my dog, but a neighbor's. And I kind of shot him. The neighbor, not the dog. He was a bad owner.
Yeah, Birdie just doesn't give a fuck. When he wants to talk, he wants to talk.
Of all the things I've seen since leaving the vault, seems almost merciful.
Was it? People didn't think so. Made them scared to talk to me. Pretty soon I forgot how. I thought I was being a hero, but it turns out heroes are supposed to be two people. When you do hero stuff, you wear spandex. But the rest of the time, you're supposed to be normal. People like normal. Girls like normal. I bet normal people smell nice too. I'd wager you smell nicer than all of them. Point is, you're not afraid to talk to me. That's why I consider you a friend, no matter how much I keep my distance.
Aw.
I couldn't agree more. You're the best friend I could ever ask for.
Wow. That's as close as I've gotten to anyone without them licking my face.
Hey, chicken.
I'll do my
Yep.
best not to let you down.
Heroes most likely do spandex. And now we have the Bird Spotter perk, which is a VATS perk. And now that we have the perk, we are sadly...
These gunners sure picked the wrong egg to steal. It's a lot safer.
We're gonna have to
stealing bug
sadly
eggs.
dismiss
We
Birdie.
got so many children. Hold on. Did you hear that? I think someone wanted to talk to me. Was that you?
Yeah.
It's time for you to head home.
So I just take off, right? Or do I go left? To left or not to left? That's the question.
Yeah, it's a sad day. I really like Birdie. And a matter of fact, I like him so much, I'm gonna send him to Covenant. I'm just gonna pick all of the stuff. Trish note, which I'm gonna read in a second. Oh no, Paul Pembroke, such a tragic death. Such a tragic death. It would be such a shame if his wife joined him later. Okay, data. Diamond City Blues. Gain access to Murawski Cam Lab. And we're gonna do this quest right now. Which also means we are gonna go through South Boston Military Checkpoint. Yeah, we're gonna kill a lot of stuff, so it's all good. But before we're gonna do that, actually, let me check my carry weight. 481. Do I have a lot of junk? Not really. It's probably the ammunition that I'm carrying, most likely. No, I guess I can still move forward. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the game again, and I'm gonna take a small break. I'm just gonna make myself a second tea, stretch out. Gonna take around 10 minutes to, you know, simply refresh myself. Thank you guys very much for watching me so far. Thank you guys for all the support, all the follows, and all the subs that have came in so far. Links to my YouTube, Discord, Twitter, whatever you guys need is down below in the panels. If you guys are new to the channel and you enjoy the show, consider following or subscribing. Depends on the platform you are watching. And if you guys wish to support me for ad-free viewing and some mediocre time and mediocre emotes, some of them created by me, consider subscribing via regular subs or Prime Gaming. You guys can also send some bits on Twitch, and also for more direct support, you guys can donate some money towards me. There's links in the description box or in the panels below. Again, depends on the platform you're using to view my videos or streams. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching once again. Gonna play some clips in the meantime.